make some bread. Haven't done it for a while. I do enjoy doing it, but I get in a situation where I'm not doing it very much anymore, and every once in a while I get back to it. It's always nice, it always smells good. It's so easy to do too. There's not really an excuse why I wouldn't do it. But I start out with probably 1.5 cups of water, maybe a little more. Then I take my sugar, put 2 tablespoons of sugar in. This just helps the yeast start to get a little boost, especially right at the beginning. Ta-da. And then my quick rise yeast is the next ingredient. Make sure your yeast is good, otherwise your bread won't rise properly. And now I'll measure out the other stuff. Go away. So then I take the flour and measure it in a 4-cup measuring cup, and I do pretty much 4 cups. Oh, that's going to be too much. That's just a little too much. That's a little bit too little. I like to make my dough a little dry. That way it rises well and holds a good consistency. After that, you put a teaspoon of salt in. A little extra. Get 1/4 cup of oil ready. Yes, little baby. Water away. That yeast is already starting to do some stuff in there, so put this in. This is always fun, trying to keep it from spilling. Just go slow. Plug the baby in. Then I just put it on dough because I bake it in my oven. I don't use the bread maker to bake it. Press start. And put the oil in. go. First episode of The Northern Chef. So I let that start to mix for a little while, and then I help it out with a spatula to get it all together. And in an hour and a half, we'll make loaves.